out with Calvin Wolf going right on the first map between Sniper and Seed. Starting to the top right is our Zerg player for Team MVP, the code S champion. In Season 5, he lost to Live earlier. He needs a win here. His ideas.
MVP Sniper.
Sniper, currently the champion, most recent GSL champion that is. His opponent, like you said, he's got a lot to prove for the team LGIM. At the bottom left in the blue, very famous among foreign fans, he is
LGIM Seed.
I want to point something out. This is the second time we've seen Whirlwind in the entire group of both groups so far. I think yesterday we also had it as the first map. So if I'm not mistaken, I think no player, we've had now almost about 20 sets played, and no player I think has chosen Whirlwind even once.
Yeah, that's definitely true. It's not really a map that players like to choose. Maybe a Zerg in a certain matchup, but there are definitely better maps. I talked a little bit about when we headed into the game already about Seed, and Seed was a champion. He took down MC in the Codas finals, and from that point on he pulled a bit of a Jakji. He just fell off grace, and he was strong at first. Really said that he wanted to focus with his team on Team League, and in GSL they didn't do too well. Then Seed played in a lot of tournaments. He tried to go far in Iron Squid, but he lost in his group. He lost to Chaos, he lost to Live, and dropped out of Iron Squid as well. It just looks like these days Seed, whenever he plays, cannot really perform as well as he did in the season where he was the champion. He fell back into Code A, he fell back into Code B, and said after the games to me that he feels he is not in good shape these days. So that was a few weeks ago. Now we have the Blizzard Cup, and Seed is in a very difficult group. He has to prepare for PvP, and if you disregard the PvP, only for PvZ, and he is up against Sniper, against Life, against Violet, against Rain, strong players. This is his chance to prove himself, but I feel that if he loses here and if he ends up 5th, which a lot of people predicted, this will just put him into a slump.
I would actually predict him to get 5th place as well based on his performance here. He really has a lot to prove. And that season that he won against MC was really well won. I mean, his builds, as he was showing, his strategies were really, really good. He lost against Center in Code A in, I mean, weird, spectacular fail fashion. He actually just made a bunch of critical mistakes. He didn't like miss micro throughout a late game. He didn't play a long game where he lost his mind. He didn't actually, for example, miss a lot of pylons. He just kind of messed up his micro in one engagement in the second game, and it was like, oh, okay, that's it. I lost. And I mean, it's not really indicative of his play, but yeah, results-wise, though, he's not looking too good.
Before we head into any kind of serious strategy or engagement here, I want to give a quick shout out to Team Liquid.net and congratulate them for the troll. That was actually really well done. I have right in front of me our preview monitor where we discovered the A for the first time. And after the last series, I really just wanted to access my tablet to have a look at... We were informed that we don't have a break, so I wanted to access my tablet and have a look at the statistics for the two players that we have now right in front of us. And I freaked out when I saw that. I was like, what is happening here? It's a virus transmitted by air. It's contagious. Wolf, run! Or you will have a big A on your forehead.
For a moment, I thought it might be some sort of virus that's going around somehow.
It was funny as hell. So whoever came up with that prank, well done, Team Liquid. I have to say that was pretty awesome.
Especially for us, and I think that's probably who they were targeting with it.
Yeah.
That was pretty clever. I liked it.
So yeah, big shout out to those guys.
Probably Rich. I bet it was Rich, man.
And guys, if you are not already participating in the live thread on TeamLiquid.net, then definitely make sure to jump to TeamLiquid.net, go to Starcraft 2 tournaments. There's a big thread from GSL, Blizzard Cup, Group B.
Don't
50
forget
pages so far. Check that out.
Yeah, don't forget as well to go and vote in the poll for the awards that are going to be handed out. We had some pretty cool awards last year at the Blizzard Cup, and this year we're going to have some awesome ones as well. I wonder if they're going to bring all the teams there like they did last time. That was pretty sick last year.
Well, in the game itself now, we have a Stargate opening for Seed, which is becoming so more popular in this matchup again, after the Immortal push can dominate it for weeks. We still see it, we saw it actually by Rain in just the last game on the last map, but Seed is going for the Stargate here, and he hides it at the bottom left. If he sees the Overlord and chases it away, he should be able to completely hide his tech, whereas Sniper on the top right has his 3 bases now up.
Yes. Overlord is actually trying to see... Nope.
Ah! Oh wow, that was close. I think he saw it. He saw the Chrono Boost. And you know, with the position, what could be there? It could be a Twilight Council, but why? And there can't be any kind of Dark Shrine. You wouldn't also Chrono Boost the Dark Shrine.
It doesn't really make sense for there to be a robot there.
The only thing that really makes a lot of sense is a Stargate. So with the information that Sniper has, if he paid attention to the Overlord, he should be able to deduct that there is going to be a Stargate open.
Something else to think about is that even if it's an Immortal push, he's going to be pretty happy about that, knowing the positions and how far that robot would be away.
Yeah.
So I think it just, like you said, comes down to whether he was watching with his Overlord.
You can't really go for an Immortal push in a map like Chrono's position. That's like suicidal.
It would never work. It takes way too long. 3 gateways going down. And, you know, Seed has a pretty cool follow-up plan here. Looks like he's going to Colossi right after this. And this may trigger Hydralisk, very rarely does it though.
Yeah, on a map like this, Hydralisks are not the best choice. But what are you going to do with a Hydralisk as soon as you defend it against the airplanes?
Infestors though are also vulnerable to Colossi, so it's a great transition. It makes sense either way. The worst scenario is, of course, if somehow Sniper goes into Mutalisk and tries to trick him, which is pretty rare against the Phoenix opening, because the Mutalisk is not really good at dealing with Phoenixes at all. Not until they get into a massive number. Now here comes the first wave of Phoenixes. Shuts down this Overlord. Wants to go and see if he can grab some Queens. The Spores have already started though. That Queen is trying to run away. Too bad, Queen. There's nowhere to run.
You can run, but you can't hide, and those Phoenixes are gonna find you.
Found him. This, oh, there's the Spire actually. You know, I end up eating my words here. Actually, goes for Mutalisk.
We've seen it tried by Dom Ragu, and it was a little bit more successful in Polino.
It's certainly
yesterday.
rare, but it happens, you know? That's why I mentioned it. And he's actually going for Spire and Devastation Pit, so he could cancel one.
The thing is, the Spire is going to help you anyways. If you want to go into a late game scenario, you will need Corruptors at some point, and you also want to go for Brood Lord, so the Spire is not going to be a waste. If you plan on going for a late game, then getting a few Corruptors out early is going to help you to deal with the Phoenixes, and at the same time you can use them later on. If you decide to play it on a lair tech, then you can go into a high Mutalisk number. This is the key when you are dealing with Phoenixes and you want to go for Mutalisk. Yeah. If you want to do this, you need to have a huge amount of Mutalisk so that you can clump them up in a ball, and then you go to one-shot Phoenixes. You try to get close enough and go for one-shots over and over again.
Exactly. This is a cool little run by Sniper, but with Link here. Oh, wow. He did not have the Zealot, but unfortunately only 3 Links get in. The Immortal is going to be able to deal with that.
That was a scary moment, though.
And now the Force Field's actually trapped some of the Roaches he has to commit. Oh, wow. Really good Force Fields by Seed.
That was really well done there. The Force Fields were brilliant. He was able to turn a kind of a bad situation into a good one. That was quite something. Congratulations. That was good.
Yeah, that was definitely awesome. I was able to reposition that Zealot very quickly. Sniper is pulling back here. He's taking a 4th base, which is well positioned to the top and the center.
Seed with the 3rd base now, and also the attempt of a wall. The Blink has been started. He, of course, wants to have now the Blink Stalkers to be a little bit more mobile here, especially defending that 3rd base. That's something that he really, really needs.
6 Infestors. No Colossi just yet. Blink coming out now. He's got the Immortal count that's scary enough to where he can't defend anything, but it's also the map distance is too far for him to actually walk across. 3 cannons going up to defend against possible Mutas. And that
another Queen is going to die here if he lifts again. He has the energy, he should, yeah.
Overseer dies as well. You can see that cannon placed there for Mutas as we talked about before.
You know, Sniper has a pretty sick creep threat now. He's really trying to get to the middle of the map already with his creep, and he's also getting a strong army. But I really like how Seed approaches this so far. Seed is actually not in a bad position at all. He has 3 Immortals. We have him with 5 Sentries plus 2 Blink, all these upgrades are coming up for him now. And it looks like Sniper wants to be very aggressive now on the lair tech. If Seed is able to defend here, that would give him an edge for the late game.
Yeah, it certainly would. And, you know, I think this is actually going to be pretty easy for him to defend as long as his force shields are good. He's already shown excellent ones. He's making 2 pylons here. That already means he needs less force shields at this choke time. He's got Blink. I don't like this attack by Sniper. He's trying to make it work. He comes in from both sides. He's making this work the best way he knows how to. And, you know, the Vegetarians come down well, and there's no block for the Lings. This is exactly how Sniper wants his battle to go.
The Immortals are dying here, and Seed is down to 120 supply. Is still on top of the ramp trying to make this happen. And with the one Immortal that is still active, he can do a lot of damage. The Infested Terrans, as you just said, they don't do anything here. But the units at the top of the ramp are just so few, and the Immortal is gone.
Seed dropped down way in supply after this. Lost his important tech units.
He chases down the roaches now. And he actually got a pretty good engagement here. He did lose less resources than his opponent. Sniper is heading into a Hive Tech. Double Colossus being built for Seed, still on 3 bases. He defended.
Yeah, he did, but the Hive is halfway done. Double Colossi coming out, but they are a little bit late. 2-2. And by 2-2 I mean +2 for Lings and Broodlings and +2 for Infested Terrans are coming down now for Sniper.
The +3 attack upgrade for Seed will of course greatly benefit those Colossi. This is a tech structure, the upgrade path that you want to go down when you are going into your Colossus tech. If you are just sticking with the gateways, usually we see a bit of more of a focus to the armor upgrades as well.
Interestingly enough, we have the Baneling Nest come down as well for Sniper. That is going to be great to stop Lynx. Also, later, maybe Vortexes. We've seen that already used, put a bunch of Lings into a Vortex, makes the Protoss wish he had not gone in there.
Nearly maxed out for Sniper, and here we go again, but this time we have the Colossi as well, and not a lot to defend against those. Yeah, no Corruptors
here at all, and the Roaches try their best to close the distance, but the Micro is too good.
He's gonna lose one, he's trying to run away, and he saves it.
Yeah, he saves both, and now the Stalkers can blink back defensively. Sniper actually taking a terrible trade in this one.
See, look at you, Sniper thinking that he has an easy victim here, trying to land this on lair with a very heavy Roach and Infestor composition. Oh, even the Infestor being picked up and killed. But Seed is still able to defend here. It's 140 supply. His force fields so far were good in the game. 4 bases, that's his problem. The economy for his opponent is just so much better. And Hive Tech has been accomplished. We go into a 3-3 now and also into Adrenal Glands. Greater Spy on its way. Neural Parasite. Seed, can you hear the timing here? What's his Colossus count? He's still on 3 and getting an additional 2.
He's about to have 5, but on this map and with the crease spread, I don't think he can hit that timing. Adrenal Glands, the Greater Spire, Neural, 3-3 for the Lings and the Infested Terrans, all finishing up for Sniper. But Seed definitely took that engagement. He took it well. I'd like to see a 4th base and the Fleet Beacon. I think he needs the Fleet Beacon. Going to see a drop here, the right side of the map, but there's units very nearby. He's not going to be able to do too much with that drop. He may be able to get the Infestation Pit if Sniper takes a long time to react, and that's a big if.
Yeah, it definitely is a big if here, and he does not have a War Prism speed. That is going to affect, of course, also his Harass here in the main base. The Harass for Seed +3 is nearly done. The War Prism is just trying to get away.
He does keep Sniper a little bit occupied, but there's the Fleet Beacon and the Templar Archives. Those two put together merge like 2 Templars to make an Archon toilet.
Seed is moving out now, and army supply-wise, he's at 91 against 111. Problematic is, of course, the unit that he's facing now, also including a lot of Brood Lords. More and more bases for Sniper. This is just a tough map for a Protoss player in general. This is a little bit, I don't want to compare it to Abyssal City, but if you think about it on cross position, it's a horrible map because the distances are so huge and it gives the Zerg player a lot of time, and that's the time that Sniper has to prepare here.
Yep, those 4 cans finish up with the 4th base that he wants to take, so he finally cleans up that birds early as well, can start the Nexus now.
Mothership, go, there we have it.
We're going to want to see some Archons coming out here as well to help against not only the Broodlords, but also these Banelings are not going to want to fight Archons.
He needs to go for this late game battle that Protoss player usually try to avoid, where you have the Neural Parasite against you and the Archon Toilet working in your favor. If Sniper clumps up one Vortex can end the game, but the same is also true if James Bond Infester is once again just burrowing its way towards the mothership and takes an Earl.
Yeah, that's very true. He's already got neural parasite research, in fact. That Stalker, not long for this world. 4 more Corruptors coming in.
Well, that is a battle that would take a while. All those Phoenixes taking down the Corruptors and the Broodlords.
Not gonna happen.
But he knows exactly where his opponent is positioned. The problem is the timing here for Sniper.
3 Archons coming in. The mothership is just not gonna have enough energy.
Yeah, he won't be ready. He won't be ready. That's his big problem now.
And with all the paintings in there, it's hard to blink forward. Nice pick off on those Corruptors though.
With a good blink forward, you know, with a good blink, he might be able to make this work, but now the Banelings are going to be such a big problem
Now
though.
the Banelings do have speed as well.
There we go.
Alongside doing some great damage from behind. If he actually takes about 3 more waves, then he can
No, he
blink.
can't. There are still a few Banelings in the back. And there they go. We have a bit of a move forward, and the Stalkers are trying to do something here. But the big problem for him is really that there are just too many ground units. The Banelings are gone now, but there's still Roaches covering the Broodlords, and Seed is down to 130 supply already.
Yeah, he's down to 130 supply, but the Infestors now have very little support. The Banelings are all gone. The Mothership is starting to build that energy. The cannon's really helpful here to buy enough time for Seed to warp in a few more groups of units. There's that Mothership.
Mothership just doesn't have the energy, and suddenly all those Colossi are backed into a corner, and here come the Corruptors taking them up one by one. 200 supplies still for Sniper with a massive bank, 3,000 minerals and 2,000 gas. And Seed is trying to hold on for dear life, trying to buy time, but
really weird neural on that Stalker. But here comes the Mothership. There's actually...
He blinks forward and he takes down one Infestor after another. He tries to deal with the Corruptors. It's just not enough for Seed.
GG. He's going to lose the Mothership. There's way too many Infested Terrans. There it goes down. And Sniper Man takes the lead here. A lead he very much so needs right now because of his map score.
Yeah, he takes the game, and well, not the best of 3, but at least the map. It's just a horrible position for Seed to be in, cross-positioned on a map like Whirlwind. That's not where you want to be. He's not too upset. I feel that is one of those losses that he, I don't want to say calculated, but where he said like, okay, well, this might happen to me. The big problem is if he beats Sniper on the second map, then Sniper is going to pick a different city.
Yes. Now, I think we have to see him do now. If he picks any other map, he's going to have some sort of crazy strategy plan.
You know, Seed is actually the one player that really popularized this heavy gateway pressure attack on Entomb Valley.
Yes.
This is his build.
And this is the map he chooses. Entomb Valley. Nobody's surprised by that. Sniper wants this win. He wants to take the 2-0 to not only equalize his wins and losses, but take the best map score possible. Again, I really feel like this is Seed's proving ground for 2012. He only took 1 championship, but everyone's calling him the new Jockey because he hasn't been able to do much since.
Zerg versus Protoss. The 2 action figures are ready. The 2 players are currently also just waiting for the countdown to start. Sniper is up a game here at the Blizzard Cup 2012. He's up against C, a player who's struggling a little bit these days. Let's hope that he can get into the right mindset here, because Sniper, well, he is pretty strong. He's a Codes Season 4 Codes champion for a reason. Actually, we have 2 champions once again sitting in the booth.
Almost all these players are Codes champions. Map is loading. Sniper's up a game. Seed needs this winner. He's going to find himself 0-2. The map is Entomb Valley. His pick here at the 2012 Blizzard Cup. Counter